Alright, back for another Blind League match. Again, not very familiar with what my opponent likes to play, so it is even more blind than usual. Right, this hand looks pretty solid. We've got 2 lands, cantrip, force of will. We've just got a little bit of everything, which is kind of where you want to be with this deck. Okay, we don't really know what we're looking for, first of all, and second, I do want to cast a discard spell on turn 1. Ugh, I really hope I'm not getting stifled here. I will fight over Stifle and I'll pitch deck. This is, ugh, man, Stifle is just miserable. Oh wow. That's a lot better than getting dazed, I guess. Unfortunate. Hopefully we don't get wasted out of this game. And there's the Wasteland. What a joy. Yeah, that hand was pretty good, but oh my god. This is just like the Delver nut draw, right? Or close to it. Alright, so I'm going to take away that Brainstorm. I'm going to take away the Tarmogoyf. So if they hit on this Brainstorm and I don't hit a red source, I'm very, very close to dead. Well, they didn't hit more spells. Which is good, I guess. That means they hit lands and creatures, so this might be 4th Delver. Okay, let's find a land. Okay. Not the happiest circumstances, but might be able to make it work. Spell Pierce, huh? Well, we have to convince them that countering this Brainstorm is important. Which I don't think that I can really do when I'm at 4 and they have 6 power flyers in play. But maybe. Alright. You got me. You got me. Yeah, that was basically the Delver nut draw there. Stifle you, Wasteland you, force you. Play 2 Delvers. Okay, so in this matchup, we sorry, not Veil of Summer. We want Carpet of Flowers. I like Surgicals. Basically, you Surgical their Wastelands, and it becomes much harder for them to win. Alternatively, you can sometimes Assassin's Trophy their Tropical Island and Surgical Trops, and then they also basically can't win through that. And then I like Deluge. I don't like Deed against the Stifle version. It's just too hard to get to work. So I like these 8. I like cutting 1 Force, 1 Jace, 2 Dax, 1 Punishing Fire, and 3 discard spells. So basically we just have tons of answers to Tarmogoyf still. We still keep Force Wills because basically Stifle, and then Pyroblast to deal with early Delvers, cantrips, stifles, etc. And Carpet of Flowers to just sort of make their mana awkward or make our mana great. It's been pretty good. Whenever you resolve Carpet of Flowers, the game becomes pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep this, and I'm just gonna cast spells. I'm gonna ponder on 1. Definitely fetching to play around Stifle to the extent that I can. The question is whether I want a black source or a red source, and based on the contents of my hand, I think I want a black source. So I'll fetch Underground Sea. Maybe I don't even ponder. Yeah, I'm not gonna ponder yet. This hand is pretty decent. Okay, now I'm gonna fetch another Underground Sea, I think, and pawn. Maybe I'll fetch Bayou. Cast Carpet. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Definitely want to cast the carpet. I don't need to fix my mana, so I'm gonna toss the ponder here. Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna play Scavenging Ooze here. And I'm gonna surgical those wastelands. I'm gonna cut them off of wastelanding me anymore this game. And also take a look at their deck. Okay, so let's take a look more closely. So they've got a Tarmogoyf already, 2 Hooting Mandrills, 4 Goyfs, that's pretty standard. 2 Ren and 6 is less than I would expect. Only 3 Lightning Bolts is also less than I would expect. They've got some soft counter magic, a Sylvan, but this is all very, very beatable. 1 True Name, that's good to know about. Only 2 Stifles, good to know. 1 Spell Pierce, 2 Spell Snares. They keep in 4 forces, all 4 forces, 3 dazes. Okay, so they're pretty heavy on forces. They did cut their force negation, I guess, that we saw in turn 1, or in game 1 rather. Alright, and I'm gonna add green to my mana pool and just eat the Scalding Tarn, make their Wrens bad. I mean, unless I draw something else to do with the carpet mana. Yeah. So, yes, green, Scalding Tarn. And this is just to soften their Wrens. I think if they play Tarmogoyf, I'm just going to try to kill it. And then eat Tarmogoyf. If they play Sylvan, I guess I'm probably supposed to counter that. So, yeah, I'll counter that. And I should have fetched. I'm going to eat the Sylvan because it grows their Tarmogoyf. Oh. Yeah, this is okay. So their hand right now is Pyroblast, Cindervines, and Tarmogoyf. And again, I'm going to use the green here to eat the fetch land. And I guess the ponder. Keep Goyf small. I need to be a little careful though, right? Because drown in the lock. But this is still fine for now. We take 8. Interesting. This is unfortunate, but fine. I can't let them resolve Tarmogoyf that turn. Okay, no. No. Okay, so this is a little scary now. They have Tarmogoyf Pyroblast, Cindervines still. Okay. Let's add blue. And let's go. So do I want to lead? I suppose it's better to have Oko in play than to have this resolve. So I'll play Oko, or I'll play this first. Did they brainstorm ever? No. So yeah, I'm just gonna, yeah, if they're holding Pyroblast for something better, that's fine. That's also fine. They'll take care of my carpet here, I guess. It's kind of annoying. And again, we just want to get the best mana possible because they don't have wastelands anymore. Perfect. Okay, so their hand is one unknown. This looks like a monkey. It is indeed a monkey. I'm just gonna... Okay. So this is not ideal. If they play another creature that's not Tarmogoyf, we can deluge everything away. Otherwise, we'll probably... Yeah, it's tough. Maybe I'm supposed to just play Plague Engineer. Yeah, if I play Deluge and they have Spell Pierce or Daze, I just die. But I don't actually think I have any other options, so that's the play I'm going to make. Because if I play Plague Engineer, I'm dead to Bolt. I guess they didn't have that many bolts. I don't know. They only have 2 bolts left in their library. Okay, so drawing a land there would have been really nice, but I don't think that they have Daze, so I'm just going to play this. And if they don't have a Daze, we're in great shape. I will name Rogue. And you want to name Rogue because Brazen Borrower is also a rogue. This is the only merfolk they play. It doesn't turn out to matter. We can look at their deck list and see that they don't have Brazen Borrower, but that's why you want to name Rogue most of the time. Also, if you're against a Grixis list, as an example, Rogue hits Bitter Blossom tokens. Just something to keep in mind. And we're in okay shape now. Not perfect, not great shape, but okay shape. I guess I want to play Ren here. They only have a couple of actual counters for it in their deck at this point, so yeah, I think they had 2 left. They had 1 Spell Pierce and 1 Spell Snare, or no, they had 2 Spell Snares in their deck that stopped that, so not too bad. And it looks like we got there for this game. Cool. So again, I think that, you know, just taking away their ability to waste lock you is really useful. Like we ended up stuck on 3 lands. Like we didn't draw more lands, but they couldn't take us off of those lands, so that's pretty powerful. I wonder if we want Kolaghan's Command to like buy back Scavenging Ooze or Tarmogoyf in the late game. It's possible. I think I'm going to keep it like this, though. I still haven't quite decided that this is like the best sideboard strategy, but its results have been quite good. Like it took me a long time to like come to grips with the fact that I was actually bringing in Surgical Extraction because like it's not a card that I've ever historically brought in against Delver, but it has just made a lot of sense against the Ren builds, and it's been quite powerful. Plus, sometimes you, like, if they're not wastelanding you, you just get to, like, snag, like, their Tarmogoyfs or something like that. I think the longer we play land go, the better it is for me. I don't really want to play the second dropout. I'm just going to play this. If this gets to act like Rishadan Port, that's pretty okay, I think. Especially when my hand is this bad. They were only playing 2 Stifles last game, so there's only so much they can waste me off of. And yeah, here I'm playing a card that I don't mind getting hit by Wasteland. That's fine. If this... we'll see what it reveals. So because it didn't flip, I'm not going to Tyrant Scorn. I'd rather save this for Tarmogoyf if I can. And I can play Plague Engineer on Human or something. Yeah, so let's try to destroy Tarmogoyf. And ooh, I kind of like that. They only have 1 up right now, so if they stifle one of these, it's not a big deal. So now their Delvers are off. It's really, they have Tarmogoyf's Monkeys and that 1 TNN. And we do have Plague for their 1 TNN. This looks like a monkey. And I'm actually just going to toss a Force of Will at this. If they have a Pyroblast, it'll eat it, or Force. Okay, yeah. Pitch Daze. Okay. This is all fine. Unlike Gurmag Angler, it's actually possible, or like reasonable, to Punishing Fire down on Hooting Vandals, so I'm not too worried about that one. So in their upkeep, I'm actually gonna try to Punishing Fire it down. And this plays around Daze, but not Spell Pierce or Spell Snare. But I'm at a high enough life total that I think that's okay. Yeah, if they're brainstorming in their upkeep, that's a great sign. Also, interestingly, because they delved away their wastelands, I can't hit them. It's not a huge thing, but it also means if they draw Rens, they can't waste lock me. So I think it's probably a wash into who gets the bigger advantage of them having delved away their wastelands. So what could they? So if they counter this, then I go down to 12. And my next turn is probably going to be. It's between either Oko or Snap Scorn. I think it's probably supposed to be Snap Scorn because then if they have a Pyroblast, I can. So this will get a Badlands if I. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna be Snap Scorn, and if they have Pyroblast, then I'll play Oko. If they have the Pyroblast and use it on the Snapcaster. This is a little awkward, but this will actually work out okay. So we'll kill the Army Wife here. Then I can play Oko. If I draw a land, I can gain life, which is nice. Did not, but that's okay. Actually, I can still probably just gain life. I don't know. Probably getting rid of the trample on this thing is a good idea. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what the right call was. I think this allows me to use my mana in a slightly better way, I think. Because it lets me regrow my P-Fire. Yuck. Alright. Nice, 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 nice. And we still have Play-Doh. Yeah, Punishing Fire against like old Rug Delver was really bad, and against this build it's actually like okay because you can kill the monkey and Delver, and that leaves their threats as Tarmogoyf plus TNN basically, which is fine. I'm not gonna let them untap here. But I'm also not gonna tap off of my Grove. Cinder Vines. Okay. Luckily, I do have an answer for that. Okay, they cannot take me off of. Oops. I guess I'll do 2 points. Or 1 point. I'm going to keep up Power Blast. I need to just draw like 1 velocity spell. Or, yeah. Yeah. Clock him. Get him dead. That's moderately annoying. That's all their wastelands though, they're out. That's what I wanted to draw. I don't think Punishing Fire is actually going to be good anymore. So I'm pretty okay shuffling that away, and then this will probably be Underground Sea, Snapcaster, hit your red source with Assassin's Trophy, unless they have their second Stifle. This just takes them off of killing me with Bolt. Alright, and they've had enough. Alright, thank you so much for joining for this Legacy League match. I hope you learned something, and I will see you for the next one.